I think I've done enough decorating for right now. Not decorating, but like exploring and seeing if there's anywhere I can decorate. But I'm gonna head back to the cave and catch up on my studies.
It's not. Where the hell are you going, boy?
Pinecone!
Everybody's back, or was just the server?
Pinecone!
It's me! Bye!
Hey!
Good morning.
Good morning. Hi, Pinecone.
Check out the... do you have any sales yet? Have you sold anything?
Sorry, did
Or are
I
you
interrupt
checking?
anything?
No, we're just taking a look around what's new. Well, I certainly call that something. Taking a look around, I wanted to get some coffee while I was about. How are you? I haven't seen you in a while.
Oh, I've been doing splendid actually. Finally found a location where I can start working on a laboratory.
That's wonderful to hear. I'll have to show you mine.
Oh, you've
Although I don't think it's... Yes, it's rather close by, actually. Oh. Another one of your vials, I see. Anyway, should we go see? I'd like to go check out if the condition of that portal is still the same, although I'm not going to go near it.
Oh, yeah, be careful. What'd you say your name was again?
Core.
Core. Be careful touching the copper. It does give you poison.
I won't go near it. I just want to see if it's still the same.
Anyway, how have you been, Pinecone?
Oh, okay.
Oh. Hello there! Howdy!
Hello.
Hello! I feel like we've met before.
I think we've met once going to like the mountain.
Oh, yes,
like the desert place.
We were doing a little, exploration with Wu and a few others, right?
Yeah.
Ah, well, it's lovely to meet you again. I'm Mavis. Nice to see you. I was just,
Oh, there's someone else.
exploring some places for laboratory, actually. I found a place and came back to see if there's anything new with the skulk that has happened recently.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
I think I've heard people call you.
I definitely think I should show you where it's set up. I have some
new scope.
readings I'd like you to read.
New scope.
New. Oh yes, follow us.
Oh, my visual sensors are lagging behind. Oh dear.
You and me
Oh dear
both,
God.
buddy, don't worry.
Is my Wi-Fi being bad? Uh-oh. Are you able to hear me? Am I robotic?
Seems like this place is certainly active today.
Everything is struggling. Oh dear God.
Well, that's a fellow I've never met before.
Fair bars for the poor!
Hello. Howdy. It's a bat.
Okay, horses, you'll get through
I've never
this.
met a bat before.
You'll get through
That's
this, bat.
fascinating.
There's a bat?
There's a bat. Or someone
I
that
don't
looks
know
like
what a bat is.
Key.
Is that a bat? Is that what a bat is?
Key.
Oh, there they go. Oh.
Anyway, off this way.
Where's the new sculpt you wanted to show me?
Come this way.
Dear.
This way.
Oh boy, I hope I didn't miss too much of the studies I have here.
Hold on, everything is dying. Not just block game. Oh god. Shall we wait?
Oh gosh.
Stop. Quick. Name again. I'm terrible with names. I think you can see from. Look over this way. I don't know if you can see as well as I can, but.
Oh,
So,
that's been
something.
there. Rain and I went exploring down there a little while ago, and that's when it started to spread.
Whee! Oh. Pine cone! Honestly.
Yeah,
So it spread over the pathway as well, onto the upper levels of the cave. You.
Oh. Well, it surely couldn't have been because of Rain and I. We made sure to take the precautionary measures when we went down there.
Is there anything in particular you got up to that could explain the spread?
Were you there when we went to rescue Jacob?
Mm-hmm.
You remember that skulk prison that he was in, correct?
Yes.
I went down there to try and relocate it. Well, try to locate it. To try and investigate about it. See what exactly that place was. But, Rain wanted to go down there to gather the riches that were down there. When I went to look for that prison, it was completely vanished. Like, something just completely blipped it out of existence.
Fascinating.
I still got the mining fatigue, though. But that's how you knew you were in the area, but the location itself was gone.
Interesting.
So
I'll take a further look, then.
What
Although I
in
don't
the
want to
world
get
is
too
that?
close.
I do want to take another look, but...
And I hate
the blue
disturbing
stuff.
the natural system.
Oh, I can't
It's
hear
one thing
you.
about being an environmental scientist. It's hard to understand an area without going inside of it. Urban.
Didn't seem to spread all that much since last time.
And you're certain it was past this point?
I'm certain it didn't. It still seems to be relatively the same since the last time we were down there.
Interesting.
You said you started making a laboratory to study this kind of stuff.
I got them.
As well as other things.
I got you.
In particular, I had a few samples left over from the last time we went, so I contained them in a safe, in safe environment and began studying them. Although, again, I hate to disturb this natural process, but one cannot learn things without.
Yeah, I haven't been around in a while, so I just wanted to check out and see if there was anything new about it that I missed. Like I said, I was searching for a location to build my laboratory, and now that I finally found a location, I can finally get started on
I can touch it.
more research.
I'll have to show you where I put mine. Perhaps you could join me. You know, personal research is boring
I
sometimes.
wanted to touch the blue stuff. What the heck?
That blue stuff is not safe. I wouldn't touch it if I were you, especially if it spreads.
I'm I'm metal. I'll be fine. Ow!
That doesn't mean others around in
So I just won't touch
areas as
anything.
you are around. Anyway. Let's check the tavern? Is that what it's called? Whatever it's called. I'm building here.
Ah, they're still working on their tavern. Oh, hi, Pinecone. Thank you for carrying me.
Would any of you happen to know where I could get some coffee? I don't think the
Coffee?
person running this place is here. Unfortunately.
It doesn't. This
well.
place doesn't appear to be open right now, but
Oh. Oh, what are you?
Do you not know what this is?
No.
It's an ender chest.
Oh. Shoot, I forgot my
You can
book.
store things in it, and it's a personal vault that only you may access, as far as I'm aware.
I should have grabbed my book. I definitely forgot it. Everything is dying.
Like my soul. Someone really
I
must
do
fix
only-
these steps.
I do only have an hour, by the way, before my... Oh. I do only have an hour, by the way, before my curfew, so...
Yes. Come this way.
Hopefully we should be good by then.
We'll show things quickly. Keep up. Keep up. Anyway, if you'll follow me this way.
Oh, this is exciting. You know, there appears to be a lot more of us than
Oh, this is not gonna work out well for me.
There appears to be what?
A lot more of us than I originally thought. A lot more people who are into science and research and writing and all that.
Oh dear.
Across this bit of water here.
Perhaps we could all work together at some point.
Ow.
Would be nice.
Ow.
Pinecone, do be careful.
Ow.
You alright, Pinecone?
Do you need help?
Pinecone,
Can't go in water. I'll sink. Oh. Thank you.
Ow.
Oh.
Ow.
Are
Ow.
you okay?
Ow.
That looks like that hurts.
Anyway, I think it's only natural those would be. If you follow me this way, and Pinecone knows where I'm going because of the smell.
Oh, you float.
Careful not to disturb the local ecosystem. I wanted somewhere quiet, but I didn't want to disturb them or fauna, so. You're free to grab the waste file.
research
And this is where I have been conducting my skulk research. I haven't done much, but
Oh, that's what those things are? I have a couple of these back at my place.
This is
I haven't done much, but only just begun. I will need to get some slabs, or so I can see a little bit better.
If you need
I need to place
wood,
another lectern
because I
here with
have
a book so I can begin studying these as well. But as you can see on the clipboards, at least, they began the classifications and notes on the subjects. I think the most interesting I've seen so. It's better that we understand understand them. It's not good to be afraid of the unknown. And they're safely contained. You don't
This
have to worry.
is... Wow,
Should I not just have these in the chest then?
I don't think that would be safe.
I'm impressed.
Noted.
This is amazing.
As
Cole.
I was saying, it's the study of it and any other I've read.
You've been amazing.
Thank you. You're free to join me here if you like and help me study what I haven't yet, as well as what I have.
Of course.
I find research alone quite meticulous.
Research is better when a bunch of us work together.
True.
I'm looking into just
I'd go.
the things in this place in general, but this looks bonkers.
Are you
Put
sure?
it lightly.
That's quite a word to put it. Bonkers.
Is there another word that people normally use instead?
No, I think you described it quite nicely, actually.
I'm perfecting humanity's language.
Anyway, I've only made this room so far. I plan to expand, but yet again, I don't want to disturb the natural ecosystem out there, so I planned to dig under into the cave instead.
I see.
Do you think?
And my research, I don't think we want to just stop with Skulk. There's other people afflicted by Wither and what have you, so I feel like that would be worth a study as well.
I know that was something big back where I came from. So perhaps we could find maybe a cure for withering.
Doesn't
I don't know if
Lou
that's a thing that
give?
exists yet.
Doesn't Lou give wither if you're near him? I remember that when we went to the desert.
Yeah.
Yes.
Perhaps we can
It seems
we
to be
study a little bit of it.
unfortunately, common affliction. But as we learn, we can learn about it and manage it.
Perhaps if we study a little bit of it, we can help find a cure for Lou.
I do have a theory.
Goodness.
I guess a thing to
Like to leave.
test.
Let's go back to the tree and discuss there.
We can use the waystone.
Everyone seems uncomfortable. Yes, actually, that is a good idea.
Instead of taking the long trek back through the lush cave.
Active. Send slowly. Scream while I'm walking. Let's go back. Meet Pine going this way.
My data was slightly buffering. I don't think I probably got an introduction from you. Say
I hate it.
What?
I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I'm not
hate
hiding
what?
it today. This!
I have more.
I made more. Oh, I made more.
No.
Don't worry. I stockpiled. There's new shit? Oh, there's new
Nice
shit.
to meet you. Do you need regen?
No, it's not gonna work. Thank you. Anyway.
Long time no see, Jacob.
I'm dying. I'm irritable. I'm sorry. Lovely to see you again. Anyway.
No other word.
I feel
Well,
like
that was rude.
he still hasn't really been quite themselves since.
He also has an affliction with the Wither. It's one of the reasons I began researching it. That's why. Pinecone is over here.
do introductions. Introductions first.
You sound very drunk. Are you
I'm
sure you've
not
not been drinking?
drunk.
Okay.
I'm just not drunk.
Oh. Oh, hello.
You! I have
Hello.
not seen you since the ambulance hit. You okay?
Oh, yes, of course. I am perfectly fine. I just got a little grazed up here and there, but it's nothing to be worrying about. I didn't die or anything.
I'm not using magic if I don't
Are you
gotta.
sure? I haven't seen you since. I thought something bad happened.
Oh, no. Nothing of the sort. I just been resting and in trying to investigate in whatever the skulk is. That's really much it.
I suppose that's the area I'm towing into now, but scientist is preferable for him. That's not
Anyway,
wrong.
because
Again, actually.
How can I help you?
Pinecone, I'm gonna be a little blunt, so be wary. Zeno, also be wary. I'm gonna be a little blunt.
Nothing I'm not used to.
Dumbass 1, dumbass 2, you
the
were
one
there,
who's been helping
dumbass
Jacob?
3.
Yes.
You, I don't know if you were there. Y'all made a portal and you shouldn't have, and y'all fucking, or now have you seen it?
What is it?
Let's go look at the portal again.
Oh, yes, of course, I've seen that. Oh,
I
it's
don't
very...
think Mavis
hello.
has. Mavis, you're also getting incorporated in this. Come on.
Mavis Incorporated.
What's
So
happening?
true. Yeah.
Hello, Rain. Nice to see you again. Hello.
Pinecone, I give you permission to fireball him.
Ow, I'm sorry.
I recommend not walking on the copper.
I know what it does.
Definitely not.
Anyway,
pretty bad.
you guys built a portal. That portal did not work. That portal is now corrupting itself. Guess
Oh, I
what that means, guys? We're going on a field trip to somewhere I've not wanted to go back to, but has the means of fixing it. I gotta stop by
I have
my
a
old
question.
house. Yes, hi.
Hold on.
Field trip. Where are we going?
Oh, can we not?
Would you not?
Oh.
Doran!
You.
Ow, 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 ow.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
Keep off of the copper.
Have you had any other afflictions?
Thank
So
you.
there is no
Oh,
leaving?
hold on.
Ow!
We use
Ow, I'm gonna do
friends' hands. We gotta
I think we
use
might need a
friends.
better containment
Oh.
other than just...
Okay. I'm sorry.
Anyway, Zeno,
I apologize.
keep people away from it. Pinecone, I need you.
I do have a question.
Use friend's hands. We gotta use friend's hands to keep our hands to ourselves.
Yes.
Oh, well, what is your name?
Okay, anyway, Pinecone, I need
If I do have a question.
My name?
Yes,
Raccoon,
of course.
you're also
It's my
coming
first time
with me.
meeting
You're
you.
my chaperone.
My name is Core. Core Sable.
Oh, I see. Well, it's nice to meet you. Now, I don't want to stay behind from the others, so I think we should go along, I think, with them. Well, what are we doing?
I don't know. I don't know where they went.
Shall we introduce ourselves? I should introduce myself, shouldn't I? I'm sorry. I just showed up here. My name is Doran. I prefer not to say my last name, just in case. But I am an archaeologist, and I came here very delayed from when everyone else was here.
Fascinating. And why are you here?
To study this world's archaeology in the past. Have you seen the ancient city down there? That's pretty much been abandoned.
Yes.
I could
Seems
figure
dire.
out probably. I'm sorry?
It's also been spreading a lot.
That's true. I've been researching what kind of city that was, and trying to find out the history of that place. And maybe we could find something down there that could probably control it at the very least. And
You and I
hello.
are similarly aligned in the scientific research, at least. I
Yes.
came here to understand this world myself. Although not as inclined to the past, more towards the future, but I digress.
I also came here
Interesting.
with the purpose of studying new things and learning about new things. So I guess that's something
good.
we'll have in common.
Oh, really? What is your field of research and study?
I'm Ajax.
Hello.
I'm here just to explore the world in general.
Oh, I see. It's actually quite
A lot of things I
terrific.
just don't know in general.
No, it's great. That's
But
what,
this is an
you
issue
know,
if I
science
can't
is
go
for.
back and report the information.
That's true. I need to get back as well. That's why I tried to help with the construction of this. Thank you again.
Going
Seems
back.
to have
Well,
gotten worse
don't-
last time I've seen it. It's now all covered in obsidian and all that.
Yeah, don't thank me yet. I'll work on tearing this down and I can run my own experiments. From what I hear, there are more of these that are slightly more functional.
The
At least they're
problem
not
is
corrupted, so.
The problem is, it probably was my fault because I did organize everything, and now everything is starting to go whack.
I beg your pardon, you were the one who organized this?
You
Oh,
couldn't.
yes.
Yeah, you
I
couldn't
look,
have
I
known. If
tried-
anything, I should have made a test before building the actual thing and activating it right here near the tree.
That's true. We tried to use. Look, we tried to use magic energy and our world's type of energy together.
It is interesting
I'm
to know
sorry.
that there are a lot of people here, just like myself, who are into researching and studying similar things. Like I said to Cole,
well, of
maybe we
course.
should all work together at some point. Maybe we could figure things
Yes.
out together.
Maybe perhaps we can make a laboratory and a home base of operations, probably.
I have
Something
a place
along
on
those lines.
that I'd like to show you.
Would take a lot of
interesting.
materials, though, but I've already found a few good spots.
I mean, if it's materials you need, then just let me know what. I've started on a few factories, and while I specialize in mechanics, I can certainly help out.
You know, a lot of people call me a material girl.
We used to analyze things.
Ow.
Perfect.
If we need cobble, I have
I'm not-
tons of it.
But yeah, no, don't worry about the portal. You couldn't have known. I mean, that's the whole point of science is trial and error most times, right?
Yes, of course.
Of
It's one of
course,
the
but at
best
the same
things about
time, safety precautions, which
Definitely.
clearly weren't enough in this case.
That's exactly why, even though I have an interest in understanding the tree, I haven't touched it. It's against what I believe in to disturb a natural process that seems to be working perfectly, if I cannot do it in a safe and controlled manner.
I haven't touched
I wonder-
it because it speaks to you. Not only that, but it has a keeper that will curse you if you do any harm toward it.
I
As an
am
ecological-
tempted
as
in
a
trying to
Environmental
Right.
scientist, it will never be
get
my
one of
intention to
those
harm the local
and-
ecosystem.
This
Oh, right.
will
Well,
be a this is gonna be when we go here after we leave, we're not allowed to go back. And that goes for everybody because I'm going to be holding the ways back and forth.
Okay.
Please
That
get
seems
off my
fine.
head.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And what exactly does this place that we're going entail?
A place that I made ages ago. Ages ago. I'm not happy with it. Not happy with the choices I made there. But you know
Are
what?
you okay?
It has the shit I need for it, so we're going.
Oh my. Oh, one of these.
I'm going first.
Interesting. Oh, well, they just okay. Let's go.
That seems like going.
Well, welcome aboard.
Explanation as to what's or just going.
Hello?
Oh,
Oh, it's my rift. Hold up.
That was scary.
Honestly, this teleporting device is very interesting.
Is this an ocean?
Stupid powers.
No.
Everybody's here. I have the way. You can't go back yet.
Rain and we're all here. Oh my goodness.
What is
A lot of
this?
us.
Is very impressive.
I made this
Whoa.
ages
You
ago.
alright, Core?
I will note and let people know
Interesting.
this. If you want to know why I don't like labs and I don't like science, I did this to myself. But feel free to explore.
Were you part of sociology? I tried to escape them too.
What you do?
Wow.
Nothing.
What is this?
Usually it would power up the facility, but the facility is way powered down.
I see.
This is low
What did you use as a source of power?
Oh, this is fascinating. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at the, this is underwater.
Interesting.
I've always wanted to visit an underwater lab.
What if I just let him?
Sorry, I may be nerding out just a tad. Oh, wow. This is made underwater like an ocean monument. And there's lava?
There seems to be a few skeletons in this person's closet. Quite a few, in fact.
Is it rude to try and take one?
I prefer you guys not take it. In
Okay.
that
Ocelot?
it might be disrespectful to the ecosystem. But these have only been here for only a couple of years.
This is an ocelot fossil.
They're not decayed much, so I would assume.
Come here. This is a something called the Guardian. I've read about this, and I've seen them in the
Ocelot wolf fossil.
Were they in the ocean then? If underneath one?
yeah. Oh, maybe this
Okay,
is
maybe-
located underwater.
This is located underwater.
Remaining DNA from my friend's study has shown nothing.
No, nothing. Those animals. I don't know why this one's busted open.
Species snow fox.
Why were there skeletons of an ocelot and a wolf?
Oh.
I beg you.
There was a fossil of a wolf.
How long has this place been abandoned?
Longer than you guys have been here.
I
Wholehearted
did
honesty.
experiments on animals, unless it's for, unless.
I really
only
didn't want to
reason I
experiment
would-
on humans. Now, if I experimented on humans, I would expect you all to think I am a very horrible person.
Nobody in their right mind should experiment on any living creature
Oh.
whatsoever.
I did cows and a fox because I'm like, oh,
Unless
those
they're
That's
already
rude.
dead from natural causes, then you shouldn't.
man can do only so much.
Oh no, let's show the way.
What is through here?
I already tried to go in there, it didn't work.
What if I found a way to go home? And I wouldn't die alone. Maybe magic. Life, this was death. What if I was made... Oh. Oh, no, 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 no.
Cole, you alright?
No. Not.
Your
No.
tiny friend found some stuff that I would like you guys to hear. And it's about stuff from my past.
I feel like this might be.
This way. Come on. We're going back in there.
This is a trap. Might be a trap.
Why would I trap people that I
Trap.
care about here?
Oh, you care about us?
I care about you, Pinecone Core, and Pacoon. That's about it. There's other documents in here that are missing. Grab all of them, fine.
Yes, I did. Yes.
What's your character's name?
Doran.
Doran. Cool.
Hold on.
Doran, give me the 2 books. I only care about you guys hearing the newspaper books.
Okay.
I just need the books.
Sorry.
You can keep the rest. I don't care. I just need the books.
The first note says, "Why did I leave?"
I just need the books.
I don't have the
Doran.
books.
Who has the books?
I only have no notes.
There were books.
There was books. There was 2
Those are
books.
All I saw was paper.
Yeah, I just touching paper.
There's books. Who has the books?
I don't know. I honestly.
Okay, got him. Oh,
Yeah.
good. Alright, cool.
You mean paper?
Just so you have an idea. Is everybody over here? I don't need the papers, I just
Yes.
need the books.
Ooh, paper.
Anyway, I had
Oh.
Where did you find
waiting
these
till...
papers, by the way?
Oh, they're my ramblings that I left here, probably. Yes,
Yours.
Again, this
Interesting.
is my lab. Nobody else knew about this.
Here, hand me the papers.
I told you it was fucked up. I warned you.
Who is redacted core?
Oh god. We'll continue. Anyway. We're gonna read the first one in order of events. This is from Aaron Shonda. The people who are from Aaron Shonda, you probably never heard this paper, because it never got published. Ahem. Aaron Shonda Gazette. Top story tonight. A scientist was found dead in his home with all of his apparent research of prosthesis gone overnight. Police have no evidence to who may have caused this death. More information on page 3. Edward Steinman was found dead in his home with no apparent wounds found externally, but poison was found in his blood. His colleague was questioned about it, but was dismissed as a suspect due to having a clear alibi for the night of his murder. Another document. A company known as Redacted Corp has finished its first universe-punching device to explore the unknown universes beyond. 9 of the Aaron Shonda's top researchers and an intern are set to be sent through and explore this new realm and bring back some life to our dying world. The intern had something to tell the people. Tell the paper. This is a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and I'm so grateful to be going along with these fantastic people. After that, he was pulled away by present security as to not be asked further questions. To start off, the story about the dead scientist. What?
I've never heard of this article.
Yeah, again, these articles got very much pushed down because nobody wanted to actually, release this information, but I had contacts. Let's put it that way. But the dead scientist, eventually it was found out that his partner had set up his murder and had him assassinated and poisoned his blood and took his research and continued on that research for himself.
Interesting.
How noble.
But why?
Because Aaron Shonda is not a place to live. It's a place to visit and think it's cool and then leave.
Well, I've never been, like, into the big city itself. I've been more or less country.
I know,
Good.
but you were in the you had to have been in the big city for a little bit to be, sent through.
Oh, yes, of course. Of course.
Yeah,
What
it's
I'm
certainly
saying
every man
is-
for himself there, especially in the land of science.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can attest to that.
And this
That's
is me
why
gonna
I came
again.
here.
Fair
Another,
enough.
well, that's another reason why I came here.
I
just to get away from all that.
will note in all of this. I don't understand your guys' reasoning for wanting to go back, if you guys know.
I need to go back for my own personal reasons. And that is all anyone
I'm
needs to
aware
know.
of this, Pacoon.
Cuckoo!
Make sure they have their book back. They're
Cuckoo!
not happy with me.
Choo-choo.
They can be happy with not happy with me all I want. I'm not happy with myself.
Cuckoo!
So,
Anyway,
this
I'm a horrible
lab
person. Yeah.
unrelated? Why would that unreleased paper be in your own lab?
Because I took it with me when I left. As a reason to not go back. To prove to myself that that place is not a place to go.
That's kind of interesting in that, you just don't want to go back at all? You don't have family or anything?
There's no reason for you
I
guys
see.
to want to go back. I don't
No
get
way
it.
in hell do I want to go back.
I have a family
Specifically
back home that
talking
needs my
about-
help. I'm not sure about you, but I'm not gonna judge the reason why you don't want to come back. But I need to go home.
Well, what if there is no home
I'm
to go
doing.
back to? What if that place
Well,
is
then-
finally gone?
Well, then I will bring myself to go with my family in the afterlife if that ever happens. I need to go home.
I have to go back. If I don't, then what was I made for? That's my whole
Live.
purpose.
Do something else with your life.
You can have a new purpose here.
But
That's
we're
true.
getting sidetracked. None of this is the reason I wanted you guys here. This is just stuff that's been brought out.
The reason?
Pekun, here's your book.
Who was redacted core though?
I look.
Are you okay?
It's alright, Pinecone.
Well, you're shaking.
Not alright.
You
None.
wanna hug?
Alright.
I may be a scientist, but I'm not I'm not someone that would do things like this. None of
You're
us
very
are.
brave, Pinecone.
And I promise, no matter what,
You're very brave.
I won't let any of this happen.
You want to stick with me? Would that make you feel better, staying kind of behind the group? Okay, we can do that. I don't know where they went.
Door open. Why?
Where did they go? Oh,
Right.
Interesting. This is
It's alright.
very impressive.
I'm
The
not
name
happy
itself.
with myself. This is it.
Oracle.
Out of character, this kind of looks like Grunkle Stan's laboratory.
Forge basement, yeah, I'm aware.
Falls.
Yeah, for his basement. This is very impressive.
Okay, this place is actually very impressive. Oh my god.
Controls, they're not existent. but
This reminds me of one factory that I toured back then. They did
I
have
got
something
what I
different
need.
though. They had
It was upstairs.
like,
I gotta work on the reagent, but it should stop the spread.
they had like robotic arms automating something.
Yeah. I'm expecting nobody.
How are you feeling?
This place
Does
is
this remind you of home?
this place is amazing.
Reminds me quite a lot of my own labs.
It is quite nice, but it does make me miss home in a way.
Right.
I remember seeing and touring a factory one time. And it almost looked like this, but not too much. Did you break a glass?
No.
Okay. Sure, buddy.
Yeah, this
I wonder what kind of power was needed. Like, how powerful of a source is needed?
Will never.
Looks
have
like
to
a
be to be
combination of
be
steam
good
and
with the
nuclear
others.
power to be able to power this, which makes
But you are allowed to
sense.
make your own
What
opinions
I had
about
powered
it.
ours with clearly wasn't enough.
That's
Oh,
true.
yes.
I guess it was kind of a stupid decision to combine
But-
magic
Anyway,
energy
we're going
with
home
normal
because I got what I need.
ish energy. Okay. I just feel kind of stupid. That we probably I probably endangered so many people.
Has
Do you know if there is a way to go home?
I'm gonna tell you now, but
I'm
there's
not
probably
sure
no
if
way
there
on
is.
this plane of existence back to Aaron Shonda.
Oh,
I feel.
how are you feeling?
Anyway, I think we should go.
How are you feeling?
I think we should
Seeing
go. Let's
seeing
go.
this might have reminded you of like, construction and all that.
I think
This
we
place
should
is
go.
honestly fascinating. It's given me some inspiration for
Okay.
homeland, but
I don't want to
except
be here
probably
longer
the
than
dead
usual.
animals and all that.
That's fair. I do have a question.
Yes.
Why
Oh?
do you have animal carcasses down there?
Because
Were you
they're
just
probably
pets?
subjects I never tested on.
Oh,
Were they already
interesting.
dead when
I
you
see.
tested?
No.
Or were they
No,
alive?
they were alive. You can hate me all you want. They were alive.
Why did you keep them down here?
That's
Because
Were
I
they
was
like?
going to eventually test on them, but I then, got transported out of here. Not back to Aaron Shonda, but transported out of here in general.
I see.
one of the number one rules of
Call
this
PETA.
service is you don't do that to living creatures.
This man, we have to call
Especially
PETA.
animals
It's
when they
not
can't
safe.
give their consent.
Yeah, well,
It's
I'm
really
not gonna
Did
bother
they at
y'all.
least?
You all
Were,
can think of me what you want. I am no longer this
were they
man.
all
I
sick?
choose to not. No, they were fully healthy.
Oh.
Again,
Oh, okay.
I'm not.
Well,
Again, you all can be pissy and mad at me all you want. I could give less. There is no PETA in this world. But
who's she?
okay.
But hear me out. You all could be mad at me all you want. You could choose not to talk to me ever again. I don't like myself for the things that I've done. I'm already admitting that, I shouldn't have taken you.
Yes.
I think you're
Let's
fine.
head out of here. As much as it's contained to this room, it's not
Look,
safe to stay for too long.
they've probably been here for a long time.
Okay.
Even though if
And
you
then
don't
we're
agree
out
with
the
their
corridors.
methods, it's something
Yeah, it's the same thing as you.
they tried to.
Anyway. Yeah.
Look, I'm not gonna judge you for your methods. Look,
I
you've
like
been
my
here for so long.
methods. I don't like my
Yeah.
methods. There's a reason I don't touch science anymore.
That's okay.
I have renounced science. I don't even barely touch my magic.
How are you doing? Are you doing alright?
The only science that I've been focused on recently was just the skulk stuff, but
Yeah, well,
What's
that's also something you shouldn't touch.
Oh. I'll just leave you.
I'm not gonna stop you, because I have no leg to stand on. But I don't
I
think
do have a
messing with
question.
it's a good idea.
Do you know anything about it?
I wanted to ask you about.
Yes.
So, Rain and I went down there a while ago.
Yes.
Rain wanted to gather some resources. I wanted to try and go back to investigate that place that you were stuck at.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I know it's probably a sore subject.
That's fine. What do you want to know?
I went down to the place where I marked it on my map, and it seemed to have vanished. I think.
I mean, I don't know. To be 100% honest with you, I don't care what's going on. I still think it's dumb you guys are still trying to go down there, but that's my own take.
I have one question for you.
Yes.
Do you know what your sickness is?
Oh, it's Wither. I'm completely aware of this, but...
Same as Lucid?
No, his is different. Do you guys want to get out of here? I got the way back. Let's just... So we're not
Oh, you're shaking. Are you alright? Okay.
This field trip turned from
Let's go. You guys are not
Somewhere.
feeling well.
No.
Let's go. Let's go. Everyone's not feeling that chipper. All right.
I'm gonna
They
put the
don't
stuff
have.
down. If you go, I'm getting it. I got it. I got
Do
it.
you need a hug?
Perfect. I'll take you back to spawn.
I'll give you a hug. There you go.
It should take you back to spawn. I'm gonna make sure everybody's out.
All right. Make sure you go out first. You seem very stressed out. All right.
So they're involved. Sorry, I'm just doing one more sweep.
You're good. Just.
All right. We're being kicked out of this place.
That's
Let's
fine.
go.
I mean, you can look around again too if you want.
Hello.
One second, where's the Tycoon?
Where's the
I'm gonna just. They already went through.
Oh.
They already went
Yes,
through. I'm not keeping anybody.
they're very
in
stressed out.
Astra, Zeno, come here.
Yes.
I gotta show you one thing. Clank, you can head on out of here. Okay.
That was, that certainly took a turn I was not expecting.
Horrific is what it was.
Why don't
Horrific.
you want to talk about anything? I'm here for you.
I second that.
I appreciate that. I
Oh.
being
Hello.
let's go that
How are you doing? After seeing all that.
Tired.
After talking. Of course, you would be tired. Everyone's tired right now after the news. No, still, we haven't figured out anything about the skulk.
Not much, no.
And now.
Hmm.
You go back.
Do you think that the tree cannot be infected?
I don't know, honestly.
Hmm.
I mean,
and
the tree
if
seems
anything,
fine
again,
to
we
me
can
so
try and
far, but
take it down.
It might be a matter of time before something dark happens. I'm not entirely sure what it will be, but I think when the time comes, something will come. I think we might recommend that no more samples happen, because it seems that each time we take samples, more and more spreads. And I think that's a bad idea. There's some already growing in my base for some reason.
I still understand it.
Yes.
Hmm.
Which worries me. Boop. Oh, sorry. That sometimes happens.
You
Oh, it's quite troubling.
said you'd like a space to use for a lab, correct?
Oh, yes, of course. Well, I believe that everybody, like, especially the researchers, need a place to experiment. Be right back.
I have a program. Oh,
There they go.
is that you? Is it? Who just said that? Ah. Okay, wait. Oh, you good?
Hello, I'm back. Sorry,
Okay.
someone knocked on my door.
The spin. We spin and we go back to lore.
All right.
Okay.
A lab, you say?
Yes. More of a. Oh.
Ah! I'm being kidnapped.
Oh.
Oh, hello.
We were talking.
Help. Oh, thank you.
Anyway,
Yes,
as I
lab.
already showed. Character search, Lord.
Oh.
Thank you. This way.
It'll be
Oh,
okay.
yes, of course. Should we take has Astra seen this place?
No, I don't believe they have. We can gather all the people that would like the place to use, and I am free to
Okay,
offer
okay.
it.
I will let you berate me at this point. I don't care. I know you're not happy with me. I know you probably don't want to look at me. Because of what I did. Yep. Completely deserved.
There.
I probably deserve more, but I am perfectly fine, again, if none of y'all want to talk to me. Ever again. I will not put it past any of you. Same for you. You never want to talk to me again, be my guest.
Oh, I would love to talk to you more. You seem like a wonderful person.
I wouldn't quite go that far.
Okay.
What?
Pakun,
That's
take your
not
book.
mean.
Take as much time as you need. Again, there is no force to be in my presence.
You're okay. Pet.
But, yes.
Astra, I do have a question.
I'll let them have their question.
Um,
Astra, I'll meet you up later with you later. I never claimed anything I did was right. I don't like myself. I don't think anything I did I should have. Can't really be like, oh yeah, I was influenced by an archfey and I did this. No, because I wasn't. This was just myself. I'm not proud of myself. I don't think I'm, any less of a villain. I don't condone anything I did. I'm not happy with myself, and I feel like, I deserve to, be punished, and, people get me be just left by myself. Because, again, I genuinely feel I'm a terrible person. I'm not doing this like, oh, I'm a terrible person, but I must move forward with science. No, just a terrible person. I don't know anymore. Like, at this point, I feel like I'm just... And I can understand why, Pinecone hates me now. I can understand why, Core probably thinks I'm a shitty human being. And it's probably like, why did I help such a shitty human being? But, hey, I'm living with my own actions. Because, yeah, they are mine. I have no intention of trying to be like, oh, this wasn't mine. Ah,
I imagine that was
What an
scary
event.
for you to see.
It's certainly unexpected. Things you learn about people. It will get better with time. I'd like to think.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault you didn't make the place.
I can't believe a place that looks so similar to where it was created did such terrible things.
I mean,
Can only imagine
that
what
doesn't appear to be
someone's
who
gonna-
Jacob is anymore. Which, if they claim to be a changed person, then surely they must be changed, right?
When somebody can do something once, again, they just need the right motivation. It's just
I can tell just from looking at the place, it
terrifying
was
mortal
old,
condition, isn't it?
but kept in good shape.
If he wanted to keep that place a secret, then why did he bring all of us fellow scientists over there?
I think he was just a
He's
little
not.
sad.
Yeah, as much as he's trying to hide his past from other people, I feel like he's trying to atone for what he's caused.
I did get some notes.
To me,
Me too.
like what?
I
Once
found it. Oh, are you? Do you want to say something? Sorry.
I was gonna say, once I get home, cause I look at home, I'm gonna take a bunch of notes.
Same here.
Seems like a good idea. Alright, here is what the notes say. First note I found was, why did I leave? Why does my mind keep slipping? ... And the last one is, maybe I can artificially make myself different. That is the big one right there. Here. Here.
I found a note at one point that said something about the portal. I don't remember what it said.
Can you... Oh. Interesting. Something about the
Did anyone gather
portal.
any more clipboards from there? I'd like
Yes, I gathered another one. It was, the experiment's name was Foxy, age unknown, species, snow fox, actual snow fox, not quite a wither fox like you and Akela, not humanoid. Relationships. At one point had a mother and a father, but has since been orphaned. Summary. Fox was injected from human-like DNA from myself, and some of the remaining human DNA from my friend's study has shown nothing thus far.
Interesting.
Wait, that sounds
From
really
looking...
similar to
How
how
kind
I was made.
kept the relationship status of each of them.
may I look at it?
Right.
Wait, that sounds really...
May I look at it?
Of course.
Sorry. Thank
That
you.
sounds really similar to how I was made, except I was born a fox, and then I was genetically turned into more so a goat.
Interesting. From what I saw from the fox, or from the... From the... Is this from... Where'd you find this, exactly?
This was there was a room full of test tubes, where that one and the one that Core picked up were from.
Interesting. From the... Have you seen the room with all the skeletons and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
From the way that the skeletons looked, it looked to be that they were getting prepped for something, and of course it might have been for the experiments. But they seemed to have fought each other at one point, because I did see that there were some missing bits. But they were starving. That does make sense.
Another thing to mention.
Oh, sorry. Go on.
Yes.
Another thing to mention about the fossil room is the weird-looking fossil that wasn't humanoid.
Which one?
Yes.
The guardian one.
Oh yes, the guardian one. It seems that the tail and the skull have been separated, but it might have just been the animals fighting each other and trying to eat each other.
One moment. Thank you.
It's
Okay.
I found 3 letters.
3 letters. Interesting.
Maybe magic will be better. What if I made them human again? And redacted core lied. This was death. And I say redacted
Core.
because the name is like smudged out.
Interesting. Maybe he felt some sort of guilt by experimenting with these animals. Of course, why wouldn't you? But maybe they tried to use magic to make them whole again, and in the process, something bad happened. Though I do not 100% understand. Maybe there was someone that tried to help him. Help them. Are you alright?
I think any of us are after that.
Do you eat carrots? Here, have a golden carrot.
Anyway, you wanted to see the current research facility I have.
Maybe they're not the only one. Maybe that there's someone out there that was with them, that helped them with these experiments when they were in a really hard place.
I mean, he was surrounded by other researchers. There were quite a number of them.
Not a researcher, someone from this world.
I mean, the researchers were from this world. The ones that all have the tents in the cave.
No! Okay, I'm sorry. How? Who keeps hitting me?
Anyway.
You. Pinecone. No.
Anyone who would like to see the research facility I have, maybe we could store these there and find a place for it.
My apologies.
Okay. So they're from a different world other than theirs, right? Yep. Interesting.
Anyway.
When you guys got here, did you feel the transformation? From your normal bodies over to here?
Hard to say.
That's fair. They aren't native, I would know.
Hello.
Hey, Pinecone, are you doing okay? I know that those sort of facilities can
native,
shake you up.
I see.
I have a theory that
I don't have very much, but you can
a little stupid.
have some shinies.
There's no stupid ideas. Go on.
Eating usually helps calm me down.
To those I haven't shown my research facility.
Oh yes, the research facility. Let's go.
Any who would like to join, follow me.
Do you want ear scritches? Would that help you?
I appreciate the reference because I get you.
I'll come with you again. And then
I built a friend
for the night.
Sweet. Okay, there you go.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm gonna hold on to your hair.
That's okay.
I didn't want to disturb the ecosystem of this cave, but I found it convenient.
Just think of it like one of those movies where that rat controls that,
Down here.
that mechanic.
gotta say, they picked quite a beautiful location.
I'm just making sure that you weren't gonna die if I fell. I know you don't take fall damage, but sometimes when people are on my head, they take fall damage anyways.
I
Saw
see.
you ascending, and I
Awesome!
couldn't tell you.
It's okay. I got there eventually.
Fast enough.
I'm directionally challenged.
It's alright.
Do you mind if I grab the
free.
waistband?
No,
Thank you.
It's very interesting that there's so much magic stuff like those plates. I would love to experiment with those one day, just to see what
this
happens.
sector is what I've done with my skulk. I've contained it in a... It's alright thing.
I do have more samples that I have contained. Would you like me to send them to you someday? Sometime?
That would be much appreciated. I plan to make more rooms for other... Those aren't meant to open canonically.
Yep, my bad.
Sorry. It was misclick.
Who
I have a
farted?
frog in my throat.
Yeah, sorry.
But-
Misclick. I'm sorry.
I put my collection of
Oh, okay.
my
I accidentally carried your glove.
far into. Sorry, when y'all are doing silly stuff.
Sorry.
You're being too silly.
Oh.
Anyway, as I was saying, this is where I put the to have other sectors for things, since it's a collection, it seems here. I want to see if there's a way that we can help those afflicted as well as stop the spread.
We also should
I did.
I don't have
figure out a
much, but
cure
if
we should also figure
I
out a
do-
cure for both Jacob and Lucian's for their sicknesses.
With their sickness.
it's
It might be the cause. Were they like trapped or something because of the sickness, or is it a separate thing?
Well,
the librarian
Jacob is sick.
was struck by the other wither fox, and that spread his affliction through his wounds.
Mhm.
And
Because of the resentment they both hold of each other, it spreads quickly, and will not let go until, well,
Okay. So
sounds
I
like he
did-
needs therapy.
they
Yeah.
both do. It's
Yippee.
not just a
they're gonna get
it's
rich
not
off
just
this.
a librarian issue. It's also Akela. Is that how you pronounce it?
Okay, well, close enough.
Akela. Also, Akela's anger is also making it hold on as well. It, as the both of them hold anger, it is more likely to have something to hold on to as wounds and stronger feelings, I would say.
Strange that
My
emotion
understanding.
affects it in a way that makes it worse.
Well, to wither
What
is
if they're
so any weakness it can hold on to, it will. It's an
Interesting.
unnatural source and an unnatural being. It's...
Do you believe that a happy drug might be able to keep it at bay?
We're not
I'm just
drugging our
pointing it out.
friends.
That's...
Give them
But if
I
it's
don't-
artificial,
Well, the problem with that is that wouldn't take away the underlying issue. It would not yes, but it would take away the underneath.
oh, I see.
Too.
I did want to share some information with you. I did experiment a few days ago with the skulk, and I did find there were some phases. There are phases to the skulk. Yes.
No, I think artificial could, but not. Let's say it would numb the pain, but it wouldn't fix the underlying issues. Yes,
I see.
it could help
Thank
any
you.
sort of affliction, dealing with the pain that comes with the spread,
Mm-hmm.
but it
That
wouldn't
also-
stop it. Yes.
That it also brings up of if we could figure out a cure, could we theoretically get it to other places who might be suffering with the same thing and haven't found one yet?
That's true.
Perhaps.
I have easy
And
enough means of
after-
transportation if it comes to that.
That might be helpful to spread around.
I think you're one of the
After
fastest
today,
out
I'm
of
not
all of us.
too fond of going anywhere else.
Not to mention, as I'm working on building up the
If it
technology
allows
here, I
to
can
possibly
probably
fix it
transport
easier,
via
that
train.
is true.
I'm going to go
If
back to my place for now. I haven't seen
before
Okay.
you leave,
You
if any of you have any research that you would like to put here, you are more than welcome. Again, I find research myself.
Oh, yes, I did want to share with you this thing that I found,
welcome.
but you have a good one.
You as well,
Take
everyone.
a rest. I think we all
Mhm,
need to
mhm.
Rest well, Mavis.
All right. The other day I did.
Well, that was interesting.
The other day I did find that there are stages to the skulk.
Yes.
There's the first stage, which is the the slow infection stage, where it grows as moss, but then slowly tries to envelop and take control of the block itself.
Hmm.
Then the second phase is where it takes the thing in whole, and it feels like a squishy memory foam like thing. And it looks like stars, the one that everyone sees. And then the last stage is like a bone-like structure that surrounds the very bottom,
It hardens.
and it hardens at the it hardens at the top. It stays that memory foam like squishiness.
I guess that's what
Correct?
makes it easier to
That's
spread.
right. That's true.
If you'd like to put your findings in this book, I
and-
can keep it safe.
hmm And then, as soon as I was done, Astra came in, and it started spreading on my base.
Oh.
It's quite
The
concerning.
importance of a contained friend.
We...
Yes, of course.
I think we may need a better way to decontaminate those who come into contact with it than just water and or hot substances. A decontamination chamber might be necessary.
Agreed. Especially as someone who can touch neither of those things, I don't
Yes.
have a great way to protect myself.
With your engineering skills, we could come up with something.
Absolutely, I'm happy to help.
Why I began researching this in place, even despite everyone's worries of it spreading, is because it's not... Even if it is unsafe to touch it and bring it out to other places, it's better that we understand it so we may understand how at risk we are if it does, and how we can possibly stop it. It's a tall task, alone. I appreciate finding like-minded people. And understand it better. After today, I admit I was helping Jacob with his wither affliction. However, I don't know how I feel about continuing to help. And that may be selfish of me, but I was on a similar situation on the receiving end of what he did to certain subjects. I wasn't a part of it exactly, but somewhere else in a similar situation, I was... Its findings. Hostilities in the plot. I will do the same. Thank you. I was on the end of a subject, not the tester. And it's hard to look at someone like that, and not feel upset.
I'm so sorry.
It's It's a long past thing, but seeing the cracked walls and the broken containment unit reminded me of... I appreciate it. I can give you the recipe I was using to make his medication. I was using different sort of potions and things to harm the wither, as well as promote promote the production of newer, healthier cells, and long process that I'm not sure can find a cure with our current materials.
I have a question for you.
Oh,
Um,
Ajax?
Ajax.
Huh?
Ajax. You are mechanical, correct?
Modify
Yes.
to be
You're
longer
a
stabilizer.
warforged.
That would be
Yes.
most preferable, honestly. I
Could
feared
you
the
interact
longer
with the
he takes the medications,
skull?
it may
That
have
is
a
exactly what I was about to bring up. is
lessening
if we
effect
needed
the
to-
longer he takes it, and his body may become
Yeah, no problem.
used to it and fight against it, as it does with typical foreign bodies.
I do
I
have
do
an
have a-
idea that might be
Yeah.
stupid.
Any and all
clearly
I...
know how skulk and wither affects
Hmm.
humans with human skin, or I guess not human, but you know what I mean, human
Organic material, yes.
Organic material, yes. Would it be worth testing out someone like me, someone who is fully metal?
Oh,
What would that do? Because it won't hurt me in any way. Like, I'm
Are you okay?
fixable, I'm metal. I am nothing more than gears and
That's
bolts.
good.
Well, but the
You
question
are
comes into
not.
thing if you are tampered with and we have to replace parts of you, how much of you would still be left? It's very risky, especially since you are a sentient
if it-
being. I don't want to take the risk, but
What
if
if they become...
you are willing, it depends.
Oh, and also the question also remains is like, what if they're too exposed to the skulk and they become like those monsters down there?
It may as well, it
Then
may
we'll
spread
have
to other
something
individuals with an unintended effect. It's a lot of things to consider. However, if you are a willing subject, it honestly depends. It would need more research and time and a lot of thought on both parties. Those can't open canonically. No, those can't open
Sorry.
canonically. I need to put a
No.
sign here. They can't open canonically. No touch.
Do not open.
Do not open.
I would be willing to try, however, I also was gonna bring up the idea of I have tons of copper and things back at my place. I'm making kind of a factory. That's, I guess, my whole spiel being here. So if we need something robotic or mechanical, I can try and make that.
That would be most
And if not,
appreciated.
I
I
can try
have
it on me.
never been the one for technical machines. These were from previous experience of what I've seen made, but I've tried my best at the very least.
Talking to the
Both
right
of us are happy to
person.
lend a hand.
I appreciate that. And this
I'd
is
be happy to lend a hand as far as I can.
I feel as though that would be a counterproductive. Since you aren't organic material, there's a very good chance the wither sickness won't latch on the same way. That is a good point. Organic material
Well.
for such as skulk and wither seems to be very... How do you say? Seems to much better and spread
Is it
easier.
like-
So it's...
That's right. You
Well,
don't
as-
feel, I guess, that much. Do you feel a lot of emotion, in a way?
Do I?
Yes.
I feel emotion, I know, as any other person.
Interesting.
Though I don't know how much of that applies, as I haven't been here very long. I'm here for a task, I complete my mission and take my data, and then I go back and report that data. Anything beyond that, like feelings and things, other than the fact I am sentient, is kind of up in the air.
I believe
Well,
you.
if you're not the ideal subject, then I'm happy to offer it myself. I live with Akela, after all, and
That's a bad idea.
we'll listen.
I'm gonna
I-
donk you in the
Worst
head if you.
idea.
repeat
Hey,
that.
hey, hey.
I don't think
Hear
willingly...
me out. Well,
If
as
we test
much
subject,
as
the
I'm
most
willingly
human.
offering myself here, I'm from Knoxburn in Aranshanda, which had suffered quite a plague that has similar symptoms to the wither effect,
I see.
and I lost
Look.
my family to it. I
I
was
don't-
lucky enough to
I don't-
survive and have tolerance myself, so I don't feel like too much harm would come to me, but I at least have the emotional attachment as well as any sort of resistance.
I feel like out of anyone here who has been transported, I'm the most human out of all of you, which means it probably might work on me.
Let
I'm
me-
just.
Let
it
me
might
read just
be prudent more than
thoughts.
to.
There's a cognitive aspect to both, which in reality may be the key symptom to both illnesses. There's no real reason to allow someone to take on the wither sickness. I completely agree. The wither sickness is... It's not something I wish on anyone. It's a painful experience. I haven't felt the effects of Skulk, but I know Wither, and it's...
I'd be willing to try Skulk. The most it'll probably do is just go on the metal, and I can clean that and take notes and report back as things progress.
We need,
If either of you were to take on either, which I am highly against, first of all. Oh, would you like your note? Here, 1 sec. Here you are. If either of you were to take on such, you would need to be contained, first of all. It's specifically with the Skulk, it is
quarantine.
highly contagious, and we don't know exactly how it will affect your material, and how easily it will stick, so it depends. Again. But again, it's not something that I would willingly put someone through unless they were extremely, extremely sure.
Would spoken
All
word
things
work
considered.
the same way as potions do?
I can supervise whoever goes to mess with Skulk. I can simply burn off if attracted, yes. Again, me and we're talking about making a better decontamination, to get rid of Skulk. Maybe. I believe we should monitor the symptoms of people who have suffered from the ailments. That's what I have a book at my, in my room where I'm
I
staying
feel like
of
we should
the
have a
afflictions
quarantine
of...
station.
Yes. Yeah. I am planning on
No?
expanding this anyway, but if any of you have the time, please feel free at your leisure to expand this research facility. It's... I believe...
Is it okay? Wait,
symptoms
out of
with-
character. Is it okay if we go down?
I think as
Out
long
of
as...
character. Is it okay if we
Yes?
can go down?
Yes.
Yes.
As an admin, yes,
Yeah.
you can.
We're just talking about the malpractice of testing on live subjects. Yeah, I definitely agree. As somebody who has been on the receiving end as an actual live subject, again, it's something that I disagree with, but it depends on several matters. It's complicated.
What
I'm not
if-
saying it's a
Could we create robots to do it?
that's what I
To
was
gather
I
stuff?
can.
With
Okay.
our more engineer inclined individuals, I'm
Yes,
sure it could be
I can
possible.
certainly I can build harvesters that can take the Skulk in bulk. I would just need to be there down long enough with protective armor to stay safe myself.
We can make a hazmat suit, I'm sure.
Looks like.
Let me... I'm going to use your notebook, Pinecone, to write down a list of the rooms this place will need. A robotics lab. Dang it! What did I click Devin? Good job. Anyway,
Do you have my staff? I need my staff.
I don't have it, unfortunately. Pinecone, I'm going to use your notebook to write down the rooms this facility will need.
It's my offhand.
Okay. I will be back later. I have someone to talk to.
Yes. Before
Okay.
you go,
Bye
is
bye.
you what will you need for building such robotics as well as the decontamination chamber we spoke of?
I will get back to you on that. We'll probably need some steam power for the decontamination chamber, which we can easily run through this first hallway here.
Yes.
As for the harvester, they're all relatively cheap. Just plenty of iron, wood, zinc.
Yes,
I have
yes.
plenty of reserves myself, so.
Yes. Okay.
Perfect. Interesting. Okay. Alright, you do what you need to do.
Yeah, I'll return later.
Oh, they gave you.
Yep. Maybe take previously diseased organic material waste to
I
make it
do
usable
have
with old
also a
apples. That's
question.
fair.
Yes.
About
We can absolutely consider
everyone here. I do have a question. Do you have an attachment to, like, your home? Are you willing to get back there?
Considering I don't know where I originally came from, I don't really know. I came to this place to understand
You can go.
better and yes, understand things better as well as how I could help myself. So, I feel like I came here to find a home. I don't think there's any place I can go back to, unfortunately.
I feel like that if you feel like this is your home, you do whatever you must to keep it safe. And like me, I'll do what I must to try and get home.
If I
Because
may ask, if
yes,
you
of course.
intended to return, why did you come in the first place?
I needed money.
Money?
Yes. And
This has always been my home.
coming
It's my
here,
job to protect it.
of course.
Then we will do a good job to
Respect
help
you
you
for
take
doing
care of
that.
it. Especially considering this is my home now
That's
too.
why we're here.